Bummer. One more loss. One more loss, which could have been a win. You call yourselves professionals. I have never, ever seen a worse group of 25 players. You don't think as a team. You don't play as a team. You don't even lose as a team. You all got your heads so far up your butts, you can't even see the light of day. One more loss and I'll do this. Each and every one of you.
Ho, ho, ho. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another day, another loss. 5-1 the final score today. The San Diego Padres beat the Giants again, and this is getting embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. I don't know what else to say, man. We're going to have to break it down, but this was a typical Giants game. Getting runners on base, cannot get them in for the life of them. It's to the point when they get the bases loaded or get two men on with 0 or 1 out, I'm actually like disappointed because I know what's coming. They're going to leave them. You'd think I'd be happy. Hey, they got to rally. I'm like, oh, God, here we go. Oh, God. Pop up. Pop up. Oh, God. Strikeout. Oh, my freaking God. Absolute garbage. Now, the umpire wasn't great, but I mean, we can't blame the umpire. This is getting bad. Time for Pat to get the axe. It should have been done months ago when the season was still salvaged. What's got accountability? This is a joke. Spencer Stewart, 2172. Look, I'm going to break this down. I'm going to let y'all know the truth of what's going on here. You might need to sit down for this one. You might need to sit down. The Giants are not good. I'll give you a minute to absorb that information. The Giants are not good. I don't know if they're horrible. They weren't earlier this year, but they ain't that good. That you cannot lose this many games, this many times, leave this many men on base. And, you know, I don't know what they're missing. They're missing some kind of spark. Obviously, they have talented players, but yeah, it's bad. It's so sad. It's so sad. Not at home. Oh, my goodness. Not at home. Not at home. Wolf is here. Karaoke connection. You thought I froze, huh? Bob Granelli. Bryce Eldridge will be that guy. There's one problem. He's in Sacramento. We need to bring that man over here. Absolute garbage. Spencer, Karaoke, Justin Saw, Spencer Stewart, Alex. I don't comment after losses. Babe Rocks, Bob Melvin. You know, Bob Melvin ain't won a World Series. I mean, he's just a name. And I'm not saying he doesn't know baseball. And he's been around the game since before I was born. Obviously, he's been a manager for a long time. He's managed a lot of teams. But I think once you become a big league manager and you get a reputation, like you're just known as a big league manager. And they don't give chances to minor league managers, guys who've been around baseball forever. For all we know, Dave Brundage might be a great manager, but Giants would never give him a shot. He's the manager of the AAA River Cats. Maybe he's a great manager, but Giants will never give him a try. You always got to hire the hot name, the Bob Melvin of the world, or whatever, you know. I know they did hire Gabe Kapler, but he was also a manager. He was not a first-time manager. He was a manager of the Phillies for a couple of years, had a relationship with Farhan Zaidi, so they knew each other from their time with the Dodgers, and that's why he hired him. Another day, another loss. Let's break this one down, man. Just bad. Just bad, man. And I really thought they'd have a better game today. Oh, Taps is coming. Get ready. It may come before the road trip. At times, Cortez was laughing at our hitters, calling Taps here. No more wasting energy for the underachieving sub-500 team, focusing now on my local Mariners and Brewers to knock Dodgers and Padres out of the playoffs. Like local? Mariners and Wait, how can the Mariners and Oh, Flo's now on my local Mariners and for the Brewers. Okay, I got you. So your local team is the Mariners, of course, the Mariners. And I like the group of guys we got, but they are not that clip. That clip is really fitting for this team. You don't play as a team. You don't even lose as a team. That's what it is. Because it takes teamwork to bring in runs, right? Anybody can get a base hit or walk or get on base. Giants had 10 hits today. 10 hits and 1 run. Let's break it down. So obviously the Padres scored first, top of the first inning. They got a couple of hits. Machado got a hit. Bogarts got a hit, and then a balk. That was a bad sign of things to come. Bottom of the first, Giants did score. A double by Schmidt, a base hit. Was it Devers? And then Flores with the infield single tied it 1-1. So right there, thinking, okay, that would be the last run the Giants would score in this game. Padres hit a 2-run bomb. They left Bailey on base in the second inning. I think he walked. Fourth inning, they left Jung-Hoo Lee on. I think he got a base hit. Fifth inning, they left. Is that the inning that they got? Bailey got a hit. Schmidt got a hit. I think even pinch hit by Dom Smith got a hit, right? I think they might have had the bases loaded and 1 out, and then like a pop out and a strikeout or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but they blew it. Maybe a couple pop outs, and they blew it. Seventh inning, they had a shot, had some runners on base. Leadoff hit from Schmidt. Couple of hits, maybe, I don't know, ground out, pop out, strikeout, inning over, whatever. Jackson Merrill goes deep, Giants lose, and that's your recap. Brought to you by the way, this stream is brought to you by Corona Accounting Solutions. If you need help with your finances, and maybe the Giants front office needs some help with their finances because we need to get better players up in here. Okay? But if you do need help with your finances, go check out CoronaPDX.com. Major disappointment, could not even score no runs with bases loaded twice. This offense has reached its worst peak. Unacceptable. And gentlemen, this is unacceptable. Talking to the team. Wolf, it's not about helping. It's about seeing what our youth can do. Let's get Bryce up here. Let's get Trevor McDonald up here. Let's get, who else? Who else we got down there that's ready to bring up? There's another pitcher. I can't remember his name. There's another pitcher. He's really good. A relief pitcher down in the River Cats. He's on the 40-man. I think he's on the 40. He might not be on the 40-man, but either way, there's several guys down there. Throw Luciano. Bring all the guys up. Bring up Meckler. Bring up Luciano. Bring up all the dudes and throw them in there. Let's go down with this ship and give the youth a chance. At this point, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't have said that a week ago. Bo Mel is losing the clubhouse. No taps yet. I'm stubborn that way. Paul, Steven Ortega, if Giants don't make the playoffs, who gets the blame? You do, Steven Ortega. You do. Wolf, just messing with you. Angels held up 10th in the first. I have a feeling Bo Mel will retire soon. I mean, it's hard to point specific blame. If I had to, I mean, I'm blaming the hitters that can't come through. Dom Smith has been pretty clutch lately. He had a big hit today. Unfortunately, the run was not able to score. Dominique Smith, Flores, not so much lately, but for the majority of the year, Flores has been pretty clutch in driving in runs. He did drive in a run today. That's about it. I mean, Patrick Bailey had a couple of walk-offs. I mean, that has to be noted. But you know, when's the last time Chappie had a walk-off? That was like in, I don't know, May or June. I mean, that's been a while. I mean, how many clutch hits do most of these guys come up with? Real, truly clutch hits. Where the announcers get excited. Base hit left field. Here comes one run. Here comes another run. He scores. 4-2 Giants. It's rare. It's rare. DFA these dudes, Wolfmark. These players are not even trying anymore, except Flores and Smith. He doesn't look too happy. That Bo Mel. He's a nice guy. Bo Mel, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I don't even think he's the worst manager ever. I'm not saying that, but um, you know, it's a group, it's a team effort. We can blame the front office. Does Posey get any blame? He put this team together. I don't blame him too much. I thought that he did a pretty good job putting. I'm not saying I could have done better, but they're not producing. The players themselves are not producing. If you ask them, they would blame themselves. If you went to, I don't know, you went to Casey Schmidt or Bailey or any of those guys, or Ramos, and said, is this Posey's fault or is this Bob Melvin's fault? They would be like, no, this is our fault. That's what they would say. I'm pretty sure. Wolf, nobody is ready in Sacktown. Nobody is ready. So they brought up Fitzy, put him in the outfield. These coaches are just hypocrite politicians. They are not fixing the problems. Take back. Where's Jenny? Nobody is ready. Enrique, time for Corona drink and take this loss off. Remember what a crappy night. I hope Melvin loses. None lost the clubhouse. That clubhouse ain't played music in a while. What I mean by that, after the game, you play music, you're feeling good. They're just depressed right now. I don't know what to do about it. Runners on the corners and a short bunt. Come on, Angels. Yeah, the Angels are playing the Dodgers today. It's a close game. Last I checked, it was a tight game. Maybe it's a math thing. Maybe it's just that they're gonna now that they haven't, there's so many at bats they haven't come through. They're due to come through a bunch, and the Giants. That's what the optimistic person would say. Oh, they're due for a bunch of hits with runners in scoring position, and they're due for a big run. Or do you say this team just has no heart? This team doesn't come through when it counts. A lot of people say they're not trying, they're not putting up effort. I mean, is that true? That's hard for me to believe. I don't think that anyone goes up there. I don't care about this crap. I just want to go home. Do you really think that's what they're thinking? I hope not. I hope not. If so, we need to put a team together. We could do better. They won't come through because they're lazy. They only care about paycheck. They're so used to losing, they don't care anymore. It's bad. I've been saying the same thing for months and years as far as not hitting with runners and scoring. Giants have built a reputation in my mind. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like they're so bad with runners in scoring position or with bases loaded. It seems like I know, like in general, you got a good hitter has a 30% chance to get a hit. Let's say give it 25% chance. Do they get it? With runners in scoring position, there's no way they're hitting 250. There is no way they're hitting 250. All of our losses have been a score of 0-2, 0-2. Nice guys finish last. Nice guys finish last. Well, I guess you got to give the Padres credit for cooling down the Giants. They were pretty cool before this series. Now they're freezing cold. They're on freaking the top of Mount Everest, frozen. Okay? This team is cold. This team is cold. They do need a shakeup. They need to shake things up. I don't know how. I don't know what. How long do you lose? When do we play taps? How long can we put up with this? Even if they win tomorrow. I mean, depending on how the game goes, I mean, I'll be happy, but I can't come in and be like, we're back. I mean, come on, man. You got to show us something. They need a spark. They need a big, what's colder, the Giants offense or Mount Everest? Pretty comparable. Darkness. You're a Cardinals fan, right? You live in the St. Louis parts? Might be heading to St. Louis this September. Giants will be there. Finally do my stadium review with Busch Stadium. I haven't been there since 2018. Great ballpark. Love Busch Stadium. The new Busch Stadium. Busch Stadium 2, little cookie cutter. Busch Stadium 1 was the bomb. That was before my time. Darkness. Brewers, Padres. Nice question. Darkness. Winnipeg. What's going on? Cozy Colds, a.k.a. that Canthal kid. If they win tomorrow, that's what I'm saying. If they win tomorrow, I'm not going to be like, super excited. I'll be like, okay, well, it's nice to get a win. But no, I mean, Eric, my question, thy Thunderbird. Where is Logan? Did he make his comment and I missed it? It's very possible. I haven't been. Okay, so all the regulars are here, though. I see all the regulars. Not too many new people. I can't play Immaculate Grid on the phone. I don't know how to do it. Maybe someday. The technology is going to change. I don't know if I can understand this one. Eric, if you were playing baseball, would you pequeñado? Well, I'm sorry. Penqueado la pelota with a good chanchimbiada out of the ballpark and had this team ahead with a 4-run lead. I wish to say that I would hit a grand slam if I would bat, but unfortunately, I don't think I can do much better than our guys. I already went to Kansas City this year. I could go back, try to get Yastrzemski's autograph. No doubt about that. Not in Stockton today. Just getting ready. I'm traveling. Should be I'll be gone for a few days, but we'll be back shortly. The craziest part of all this, we have like the 5th highest payroll. We're sucking bad, insane. I will have a Thy Thunderbird. We all know who you are, Thy Thunderbird. We all know exactly who you are. We got in a member message. Green. Posey has to do something soon. It's bad. And that's all. I just keep saying the same thing over and over. If they lose tomorrow, the title of the stream might just be, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I'm going to throw out a tribute to Julio Franco for the member message. Is Robert Rothberg here? Somebody asks, is Kevin Mitchell? Oh, Sapphire McKay. I don't think Kevin Mitchell is managing in the minor leagues. I haven't kept up with him. Last I talked to Kevin, he was playing baseball. He was playing like local, not independent leagues, like local. Like, you don't get paid. The league that I would play in, Kevin Mitchell was actually playing local, but I think he had some back issues, some injuries. I think he finally retired from that. But yeah, I haven't seen Kevin. Also, who else was a manager or a coach? I don't know if he's still there, still coaching or managing. Glenn Allen Hill. You guys remember him? Glenn Allen Hill. DFA, all these horrible players. Almost half these hitters are worse than a little league team. And that's from Joe Boyd. Die Thunderbird. Kaiser Soze, member. What is going on? What is going on? Donnie Baseball. Worse. What? Donnie Baseball then. That's the thing, I think they should give someone a first-time manager shot. Someone who's actually managed teams in the minor leagues for years, knows how to handle personalities. Everyone else in the minor leagues works their way up and you promote them, but for some reason managers get stuck down there. I think never give them a shot. You give a shot to a guy who has a name, who played in the big leagues. I don't care if you play in the big leagues. If you're a good leader, you know the game, you managed for a long time, you probably should have at least played in the minors, had a little professional experience, but even that's not mandatory. But, a lot of the great managers from back in the day, Tony La Russa, Bobby Cox. Bobby Cox, I think I'm not sure. Joe Torre was pretty good when he played. Obviously, that's. But a lot of those old managers weren't great players, but they were great managers. Robert, Mike Scioscia. He may be a little old by now. He may be a little old. ¿Por qué es tan difícil ganar un partido? Why is it so difficult to win a game? Look, guys, we win a game tomorrow. Then we win game 1 against the Rays. That's 2 in a row. We win game 2. That's called a winning streak. It has happened before. So let's see some hustle. Let's jack it up a little. I got a feeling things are about to turn around for us. By Thunderbird. It's not your job to make excuses. That's all you guys do good. It's either a leg thing, or a spiritual thing, or a psychological thing, or a heart attack. Me. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate the amazing support. What the Giants need is a manager that looks like an old catcher's mitt and a personality to match. I agree with that. Bob Melvin. They extended him. They extended him. He ain't going nowhere. I'm not saying he's the worst guy in the world. He's not the worst manager in the world, but whatever they got, this group, it ain't working right now. Maybe they can turn it around and finish the season with some dignity. I would be ecstatic if this team can finish the season above 500. I would be ecstatic. But it's also depressing to hear me say that, because this time last year, I was saying that. This time in 2023, I was saying that. This time in 2022, I was saying that. And this year, the Giants got off to a hot start, and it looked like that this team was going to easily finish above 500. And here I am in August talking about I want to finish 500. Don't do drugs. Player of the game today. Let's take a look. First of all, I do have some graphics. I haven't even used my graphics today. Let's look at this score once more again. If I can find the freaking, I can't find it. The heck with it. There's a look at the tail of the tape. Giants score early and never to score again. And I was excited. I was like, dude, they actually scored a run. And that was it. Adam with the win, Ray with the loss. You can't even win games that Ray starts. We used to always win when Ray starts. 2.98 earned run average on the season. Look, we got the same amount of hits as the Padres. What does that tell you? It tells you that they cleared the table. We set the table and left it set. We cannot clear the table out. We could not clear the table out. There we have it. Look at Schmitty today, 4 for 5. Player of the game, Casey Schmidt, the only guy who's actually getting some hits, even though even he didn't drive in any runs, but he was the one who getting on base. Devers had a hit. Adames, tough day, 0 for 4. Flores with a couple of hits, 1 RBI. Chappie, nothing doing today. Lee with a hit. Fitzgerald coming off coming up from the minor leagues, 0 for 2. Dom Smith with a big hit, but he didn't drive it. Maybe Dom Smith needs to start every day. Maybe Dom Smith needs to start. And Patrick Bailey actually got a hit today. What's on deck? Brought to you by, I can't find it. Pivetta. Oh, great. We're actually facing a good pitcher. Giants can't hit against bad pitchers. Against good pitchers, it's even tougher. Nick Pivetta against Kai Wei Tang. Now, Kai Wei Tang, last time we saw him, he came in the second. He threw 5 scoreless innings, if I'm remembering correctly. So Tang looking good. By the way, also good news. If I talked to Bob. Anytime I say that, guys, I didn't really talk to Bob. I talked to Bob, AKA I looked up on the internet, and it seems that what's his name is coming back to the rotation, which is a big thing right here. He was on rehab. There was a question about would he get one more rehab start or come back. He's coming back. And his name is none other than Roop. Well, I'm so sorry. I think my brain is not operating right now. Roop will be back. So that's big news. Um, Tang has a baby face. Adamas is only a cheerleader. Fire Melvin, Roberto. I'm telling you, wait. The reason the players have packed in the season months ago, Joe Boy. Wait, who do we have? Enrique Zamora, Los Gigantes. Um, at one time, we're well above 500 and then went downhill within about 3 or 2 months. A sudden that offense they had it back in April vanished into thin air. Exactly. You see, you nailed it and you hit it on the head. This is the problem. This is the same thing that happened last year. And you could say, dude, it's August. They're tired. Everyone else is August. The Padres play 162 games. It's not like I would totally understand if this was August and the Giants have been playing all year, and then the Padres hadn't played all year and they were fresh off the off season. We get our asses kicked. Although at the same time you would think that the team that's been playing should be playing better, but at least you could use the excuse that they're tired. But guess what? Every team is tired. Wolf, Logan, comment of the day. When you were in pitch black darkness, the other car stream, I was scared something was about to happen. Bro, I got protection up in here. We got protection up in here. Okay? This is actually a phone charger. But I use it, I smack them on the head with it. So we're fine, guys. Don't even worry about it. Like someone comes up to me, pop. That's it. Game over. So don't even trip, guys. Internet starting to struggle. Well, in that case, I better wrap it up. We're coming up on 30 minutes anyway. So what's on deck? Kaiwei Tang. I'm not going to give a prediction because if I was to give an honest prediction, there's no way I could pick this team to win. There's just no way I could do that and keep a straight face. I can do it and not keep a straight face. I can be like, guys, tomorrow I got the Giants winning the game. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's bad. I want to be surprised next year the Giants contend for the division. Adames got paid and chose to do nothing. Same thing in the NFL. 49ers have a lot of players who break out and they turn into busts after they sign the big contract. Giants win tomorrow. Let's go. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the members. Thank you for all of the super chats over the course of the season. And we'll be back tomorrow. Louis V, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for jumping in. Bailey, look, man, Bailey defensively is absolutely a big league catcher. Offensively, he's got to show it to us more. He's got to do something more. But I like Patrick Bailey. I really do. But maybe we don't have a lot of other options at catcher. We've tried out guys. We've tried out not Max Stassi. We tried out Logan Porter for a while. We've tried out I can't think of anybody's name. Sam Huff. We Sam Huff was all right. I thought he was all right, but not good enough, I guess. They sent him to the minor leagues. We tried out Logan Porter, not good enough. We've been trying out Andrew Kisner. He's okay, but not, he's better in AAA. Nobody has played better than nobody's hit better than Bailey at catcher. That's kind of sad. So, we don't have any catchers. Who else we got? I can't think of anyone else. We might. I mean, obviously we have other catchers in the minor leagues, but nobody that comes to mind that can jump up right here and replace Bailey. So Bailey's the man, like it or not, and he's a good player when he wants to be. And I think he's our best choice. We traded away Bart, otherwise we could have been, giving him a shot, but we decided we're done with Bart. Guys, have a great day. Thank you so much for the support. We're going to be in the car again tomorrow for sure. On a little road trip, I will be putting out a video for members only. And that's coming out soon. Some vlogging for you guys. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. This is rough, man. I hate to just rant and be pissed the whole stream. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to talk about losses all the time. Shout out also KNBR. post game yesterday, I was listening to it. Was actually FP Santangelo. Even he was pissed. Even FP Santangelo, the biggest homer in the world, and he was on fire last night on the post game show. He was like, "This is bad. This is getting out of control, man." And yeah. So even when the Giants announcers start talking smack, it's bad. Tom Murphy's just hurt. Tom Murphy can't stay healthy. Tom Murphy's constantly hurt. But no, Bailey's our best choice right now, and I think he's going to be here for the long haul. I think he'll be here this year and next year. If his hitting doesn't improve and he can't hit over 200, he probably won't last beyond next year. He'll probably end up as a backup. He could end up as our backup if we can find a better option. That could happen because there's not a lot of catching options. I don't know in free agency, but we got to do something. If he can't improve his hitting, I think he will. Jesus Rodriguez, is he a catcher? Yeah, the guy we just picked up. Yeah, you're right. I think he is. I totally blanked on him that he's a catcher. I was thinking he was an outfielder or something. We just got him from the Yankees, so that's another possibility. That Thunderbird, yeah. Jesus Rodriguez is a possibility. We'll see. We'll see about him, but yeah. Thank you guys so much again. I'm sorry I keep saying I'm going to leave, and I don't leave this time for real. Have a great day. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. And I got one word for every single Giant who got out with a runner in scoring position today.
You blew it!
Actually, that's 3 words. And please don't make me play the sweep clips tomorrow. Get a victory tomorrow, Giants. Do not blow this. Get a win tomorrow. Come on. And as far as, usually we look at the standings and stuff and the wild card, but all I can say about that is...
playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Another game.
Thank you again, Jason Corona. Thank you again, Callie Oki. Thank you again, Joe Boyd. Thank you again, Wolf, Logan, Paul. Shout out to you. Shout out to the entire chat. Logan. Here we go. Hypothetical question. A girl comes running up to your window, banging on it for help and asking to enter the car. You open the car, letting her in or saying F that with the pitch dark. I don't know, man. You got to be real careful out there. It could be a setup. You know what I'm saying? You got to use your instincts. You got to trust your instincts in a situation like that. So if my instincts tell me this is not something I want to be involved in, then that's probably what's going to happen. My instincts say that someone needs help and I should help them. That's what's going to happen. Trust your instincts, ladies and gents. Trust your instincts. See ya! Peace.
Tremendous pitcher, great competitor. I've always maintained, excuse me, I've always, always,
Here, there's a swing, and there's a high drive to left by Matos. Way back there, it's gone.
There, Cannon. Chapman to deep left field. It is gone halfway up the bleachers. Down the line. It will. It is on the head. Encarnacion, first pitch swinging. Deep right center. First pitch of the 10th, and it's a 2-run homer.
So I'll just sum it up this way as fast as I can. That is the most humiliating game in the last 10 years I've been involved with. We got beat at every single part of this. Everything. Everything. Infield play, they 2-out hitting, everything.